Hello everybody, welcome to Puck Pals. My name is Noah, and today we have Jackson Kelley. He is number 12. He is part of our junior section, and he is a wing. I say wing, but he plays many different positions. I know, Tribro, you play defense, and last year you played center, right?
Yeah, my freshman year I played defense.
You played defense freshman year?
Yeah.
Do you prefer one more?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I'll play anywhere coach puts me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your Hopedale game. It was a very exciting game.
Yeah. That was a good game. It was a rough battle from start to finish. I mean, 0-0 to the last minute of the game, so it was kind of a dogfight.
It was. I remember whenever Danny scored, I remember looking up 1 minute and 2 seconds left. I thought it was going to go OT.
Yeah, I totally thought it was going to go to OT.
And then you guys just finished it.
Yeah. Great power play. I think it was Tuck who passed it. Danny just got a shot 5-hole, just right bounce, right time.
I thought you were gonna score because you were on fire. I saw you go. I saw you on the ice every single shift. You were always helping out the team every shift.
Thank you. Yeah, I had this one play. I'm gonna shout out Sawyer Kittredge where I took it wide. Hit a nice move, pass it to him right in front of the net. Totally thought he was gonna score, and he shoots it right at the goalie's pad. No offense, Sawyer, but if you're watching, gotta bury those. I mean, Sawyer buries them in practice, so. Just kind of hoping he'd bury it. It kind of brought us down a little bit, but we won the game, so there's nothing to complain about.
Yeah. It just matters about winning the game.
Oh, yeah. They don't ask how, they ask how many.
Yeah. And I know your mom got hurt, which I hope she feels better.
She's feeling better now. She's making her way to recovery, but she came home the same night, and she just went right to bed when she came home. But she's doing a lot better now.
She's doing a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm sure she appreciates you because you're standing right next to the boards.
Yeah, it was rough. I just saw a lot of stuff. I got a little scared, but the boys came over and calmed me down, and everything went well.
Yeah.
Almost scored on the next play too. That would have been awesome.
I know. Whenever you got back into play, that's when you started really.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming up to the podcast. I really appreciate you coming on to Puck Pals.
I wouldn't want to miss this opportunity. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. So let's get started. What got you into hockey? Was there a moment when you just said, I like that sport?
So when I started skating when I was 4, I had a lot of fun. I started at North Star, learned to skate, and I just had so much fun doing it. I would always ask my parents if we get more lessons to go. But what really got me into hockey was watching the Bruins with my dad. It was just it would always be on when they were on because my dad's a huge fan, and it was really fun to watch with him. Just old father-son experience. He was very passionate about it, so I think his passion kind of leaned on me, and I got really passionate about it.
Was there a favorite player you always looked up to?
Yeah, I always loved Bergeron.
Bergeron?
He was a beast. I loved watching him. He was a huge part of the team, too. Everyone, I think, loved him. It was sad to see him retire, but just wish he could have played more.
Would you say he inspires your style?
Maybe a little bit, but I feel like that's how I kind of started playing when I was playing center, but then I got exposed to a bunch of different positions and kind of changed how I played.
So when you saw him, you're like, yeah, that's what how I want to play.
Yeah.
So that's really. So you started off playing as a center?
Yeah. So I think I first started as a center, then went to D, and just recently started playing wing. So I'm still kind of learning wing, but I get the gist of it.
I think you got the hang of it. I see you. You're doing really well as wing.
Thank you.
Yeah. I remember you playing defense also, and you did good in every position.
Thank you.
Yeah,
very much.
You're a really good player.
ThanI you.
So, I gotta say, for me to see you on the ice, I always see you're in bent knees position, and you're always in a low standpoint. You're always low. So where did you pick that up from? Was there
So I'm a pretty small dude, height-wise. I'm only 5'9", and everyone else is kind of bigger than me. So I realized I think 2 years ago that the lower I am, the harder it is to get knocked off balance. So if I have the puck, I usually like to get low. So they can't. It's a lot harder for them to knock me off balance, and just I feel it's better for me to be low as opposed to if I was just up high, and feel I have more control down low.
You're probably gonna need to teach me a little bit. I keep like standing up a little bit. I gotta get used to getting low.
I got you.
Cause I see a lot of the players on the varsity team. They always like really get low, especially you.
We don't have a lot of big guys this year. Just like Thomas, Aiden, and Nolan Lavery, who I think are. And Terrell, who's huge.
Yeah, Terrell is huge. Yeah,
those I think are our 6-footers, and I think that's it.
So what would you describe your playing style for someone like first watching you?
I like to play like pretty calmly. I think I'm a more defensive player, so like I'd rather make a pass or like get an assist as like opposed to scoring, or like I'd rather help out. I'd rather make a good defensive play than like, have like a flashy goal. But I think I like to keep the puck when I have it as much as possible because I think puck possession is really important. So yeah, I think I'm more of like a passive player.
I've heard a lot of stuff about like I think like coaches and like players, which is like possession is a big part of hockey.
Yeah,
it's a big part of like any sport actually. So I say like holding on to the puck really gives you more possession and find out more plays.
Yeah.
So in the passing part, that's really nice. You might not get the goal, but the assist sometimes is way better than the goal.
I agree.
Yeah. So you probably get some nice assists sometimes. I'll make sure to pay attention.
All right, I got you. I think we have Grafton next, so I'll be dishing up Sawyer and Danny Velez. So
I'll keep count. Shots and assists. We'll see.
Assists. I think I have 3 this year.
3?
Yeah, I had 3 in 3 games. But that was it. The point streak ended. But hoping to get it back and go on a roll with the boys here. So
I'll treat you one. Don't worry. I'll make sure you get some.
Thank you.
I'll remind you of the locker for Grafton. I'll make sure you remember.
Thank you.
So, like in Grafton, I know, or like Algonquin, some rivals or teams you don't like. It's always like high pressure, and so like, what's your mindset for those games?
So like, what I try to do best is I like to keep the same mindset, and it's just pretty much win. I go into games and I don't even think about losing. So like, my whole mindset is based around winning this game and doing everything that I can and trying to bring up the team as much as possible so we can do our best in this game to try and win. And I think it's usually pretty effective because like I don't ever think about losing until the game is finally over and we have lost. But I think it's a good mindset.
Everybody we interview, they always positive, no matter like always. I think that's the key, like one of the keys to hockey. Like if you start to get negative, you're gonna get tilted, and you might get like your team like tilted, and then like it's like a domino effect,
That's very true. That's a lot of last year wasn't like the most positive, but this year everyone's trying their best to keep it like just super positive. Like we don't really have any negativity in the locker rooms or on the ice. We have like a little bit of constructive criticism during the games, but like everyone's like, we're all trying to bring each other up so no one's down, and we all have like a good attitude and mentality.
Yeah, because I know whenever, or like I know for like younger players, or like for my brother, whenever he got hurt, you always help them out.
Yeah,
you always like help them out. Yeah, I remember you during like Tri-Brew when my brother got hurt, and it was really nice of you to help my brother and like help younger players. So how do you think that helps the team? Does it help like connect more, would you say?
So like I think it's a huge thing to help the younger players, because they're coming in, it's their first year, they might be a little nervous, might be a little off their game, and I think making them as comfortable as possible is really important, and I think it helps the team because like you can see guys that maybe weren't doing as good first week because they were nervous, and then you give them that comfortable atmosphere, and then they start playing really well. I think it's also important to get to know them. Like, I introduce myself to all the younger kids, and I know everyone on the team. So I think it does help bring the team closer together when everyone kind of wants to be around each other.
Because, like, I know whenever, like, you're comfortable, like, you play a lot better. I know that a lot. Yeah. That happens to me, like, It's really nice to especially know like older people, because if you know like older people, then like they like tell other people about it, and then you start to like get like more comfortable, like even off ice and on ice.
Yeah, and that was a lot of my freshman year. I think why I try and do it so well is because the seniors my freshman year did a great job at like making everyone as comfortable as possible. Like they were all really nice and helped me a lot, at least, to like be comfortable around them. So that was awesome, and I'm just trying to, because it felt great for me, so I'm trying to reciprocate that for the younger kids now.
So you're trying to make it so like it keeps happening, so we all have a better team.
I would like that to keep happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about you on ice again.
Okay.
So I know you've played both offense and defense. Do you have a favorite position, or do you just like switching up?
I like switching up kind of because it keeps me fresh, but I don't think I have a favorite one because, like, I think just playing hockey for me is awesome, and I know pretty much how to play every position now. So coach can pretty much throw me anywhere, and I'll just do my best to play that position.
Did you say there's like a challenge in switching between positions?
I wouldn't say there's a challenge for me, but like for other people, I could like assume that there are challenges. Like if you're learning it or relearning it, because like when I was younger, not like as experienced with these positions, it was hard with like positioning. Because I would go from playing defense and just, like, not breaking out very much, or just, like, giving the pass to the wing to break out, and then having to go play wing or center and be a part of the breakout. That was probably the most challenging for me, is knowing where to be at all times.
But now you kind of got more of, like, the pieces from playing whenever you were younger.
Yeah, I've got a lot of playing time at every position, so now I'm kind of more experienced, and I think I could play any position pretty well.
Probably get a lot of playing time because coach puts you anywhere. Yeah, coach probably puts you anywhere.
Yeah, I just wanted as much playing time as possible when I was younger, so I just played wherever I could.
Because I know the more ice time you have, like, the better player you get, because you really test out your skills, you know?
Yeah.
So, Kelly, what is something most people wouldn't really get by watching you?
You know, I don't think most people would know that my favorite basketball team is the Boston Celtics.
Boston Celtics?
Yeah.
I know they did really well.
Yeah, they won the chip last year, and they're 4th seed right now, so I hope they can bring it home again. That would be absolutely awesome.
So you think they're going to do good this season again?
I think they're going to do really good.
Dude, at least one team keeps us alive in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
At least the Boston.
It's been a shame recently, but the Bruins aren't great. Red Sox aren't great. Patriots aren't great, but then we have a championship caliber Celtic team, so there's something to look forward to.
The thing about the Bruins is like before the playoffs, especially like 2 years ago, they beat the world record, and then all of a sudden they just lost in the playoffs, like a 3-0 lead, and then they just lost.
Yeah, that was devastating.
That was really sad.
Yeah, best season of all time, great squad, great group of guys, and then just threw it all away. It was devastating.
I'll probably just keep watching the Celtics, so you know.
Yeah.
At least one team can help Massachusetts, like, you know, or Boston, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So speaking of like the Bruins losing, I know you guys lose and win all the time. So can you share a time when you learned something important from a loss?
Yeah, so recently we just lost to Marlborough. It was pretty rough. We went in thinking we were going to win 8-0, 9-0, just blow them out of the water. And then we realized that these guys are a little better than we thought. So we really learned that lesson, and we realized we can't take a team lightly. Like, we went into that game really thinking it was just going to be a walk in the park and just going to blow them out. But we ended up losing, and it sucked for a lot of us. The locker room was silent. Like, we were just disappointed in ourselves. We were really mad we couldn't pull away with that one. So
would you say, like, being more prepared for the game, you think you could have won? Like, being more, like, humble?
100%. I think if we went in with the mindset of we're going to win this game, but it's going to be, we still have to do everything that we do every game, no matter the opponent. We just have to do our best, so.
Yeah, because next time you play them, I don't know when, but I'll make sure to remind you guys for your revenge.
That's a revenge game for sure.
I'll make sure to remind you guys. Head to the locker room. We'll say, remember Marlboro.
Yeah. I don't know which one we're going to want more, that one or Gonk in the DCU Center.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, these final two questions are fun questions to ask you. The first one is, do you have any pre-game rituals you do? I know I ask everybody that, but, like, I wonder what everybody do before the game.
So, like, I don't have a set pre-game ritual. Like, I just warm up. We do a team warm-up now. So I just warm up with my friends, the boys, and then I'll do a little bit of solo stretching. We juggle a football or soccer ball around for a bit, and then I just get dressed. And then I eat a protein bar before every game, the same one before every game. So I don't know why, I just started doing it.
A protein bar.
It's what's it called? It's like a s'more Kodiak something. It's pretty good.
Probably copy your thing. Probably I'll buy some.
They're pretty
next
good.
Time. Mm-hmm.
I can lend you some. We have a ton.
You do?
Yeah, so I could lend you some.
No, it's good. I'll get some. Save yours for your games. You still got a couple games left.
Yeah, we do.
So now the final question before we get on with this taping challenge is, if you could bring any teammate to a desert island, who would you pick and why?
That's an easy answer. I'm picking Nolan Lavery.
Nolan?
I've camped with Nolan. Not a lot of guys on the team have camped with Nolan, but I have. He has this weird, unique set of wilderness skills. I don't know what it is or why. Lavery, he got a fire going in like 5 minutes. He's just a beast. Like he set up the tent all by himself. Like, he was just an animal. I would definitely take Nolan.
You bring him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you say you're a good camper, survivalist?
I would be good paired with Nolan.
Good paired with Nolan?
I don't know that if I were by myself, I could do what he could do. So.
Yeah, you'd probably do a pretty good team.
Yeah.
From hearing you.
Yeah, I'd probably do like. Lavery would do just everything in the campsite. I would go
get the food.
I would go fish, hunt, do whatever.
Yeah, bend
Wander.
your knees and, and get the get the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Make sure to get the animals.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. He does everything and you just get the animals.
No, he's gonna be hungry. He's gonna need the food.
Yeah,
so
he will. He needs the protein. He needs the calories.
Yeah, he does.
Yep. So now we're gonna be moving on with the taping challenge now. So here we are. So here we are with Kelly, and he will do the taping challenge, which basically he has to tape a stick as fast and as neatly as possible. So we'll see how he does here. 3, 2, 1, go. Kelly.
Perfect. Sweet.
There you go. This is Kelly's tape job. He went for speed and needless. Honestly, I have to say that was a really good run.
Sweet.
You get the taping skills. You get that from coach?
Oh yeah, one practice coach came in. He taped a stick in maybe 10 seconds. He took Kitty's flame tape and just went around, and I was just like, wow, maybe I could do that. And then I heard we were doing a stick taping challenge. So I was like, oh, I'm definitely trying that.
You got the strat?
Oh yeah.
You were prepared?
Yeah, I was. I came prepared. I want to win.
You practiced?
I didn't practice it, but
you practiced in your mind.
I practiced. Yeah, I practiced in my mind.
That was a really good run, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was really nice. We'll see if you win in the end of the season. So
Let's
we will
hope.
not announce the time until the end of the season. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Kelly, again for coming on Puck
Thank
Pals.
you for having me.
So next podcast we'll have another junior coming up, and we'll be getting to know them more. We'll be talking with them, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. Go Rangers.
Go Rangers.